Stop. Before you click away, look at this screen. What do you see? You see a soccer ball, a field, and a goalie. But I see something much deeper. I see logic. I see math. I see a world that you created from nothing. Have you ever wondered why some games feel alive while others feel boring? It's because of the soul behind the code. Today, I am not just teaching you how to drag blocks and Scratch 3.0. No, today I am giving you the keys to the kingdom. In the next 10 minutes, we are going to dive into the deep ocean of game physics, coordinate geometry, and adaptive artificial intelligence. By the time we finish, you won't just be a user, you will be a creator. Let's build something legendary. Look at this empty stage. It looks like a blank canvas, doesn't it? But underneath this green field is an invisible map, the coordinate system. This is the most important lesson you will ever learn in game design. The horizontal line, that's your x-axis. It goes from -240 all the way to +240. The vertical line, that's your y-axis. Think of it like this. X is your freedom to move left and right, and Y is your journey up and down. Why does this matter? Because if you don't master the grid, your characters are lost in space. We are going to place our goalie at exactly Y -50. Why? Because we need him grounded. We need him ready. Every single pixel on this screen has a name, and today you are going to learn every single one of them. Now, let's bring in our hero, the glove. But wait, look at the size. It's too big, right? Softly, in game design, balance is everything. We are going to shrink this glove to 50%. Now, it looks like a challenge. Now, let's give it a brain. We need a forever loop. This is the heartbeat of your game. Inside that heartbeat, we add our logic. If the right arrow is pressed, then move. But don't just move, glide. We want this movement to feel smooth, like silk on ice. When the player taps that key, they should feel the power of the goalie sliding across the grass. This isn't just a sprite moving. This is a player's reflex coming to life on the screen. Here comes the soccer ball. But listen closely. A game that is predictable is a game that is dead. If the ball always flies to the center, the player will fall asleep. We need chaos. We are going to use the pick random operator. The voice rising. This is the magic block. We are telling the ball, don't go where I tell you, go where the math tells you. By picking a random spot between -200 and +200, we create a game that is different every single time. This is how you keep your players' hearts racing. This is how you keep them coming back for more. You are literally coding surprise into your game. Now we reach the most intense part of the script, the collision. In the real world, when a ball hits a glove, you feel the impact. In the digital world, nothing happens unless you say so. We use the sensing blocks. We are asking the computer a question. Is the ball touching the goalie? The computer asks this question hundreds of times a second. Is it touching? No. Is it touching? No. Is it touching? Yes! And in that split second, the game must react. The ball must bounce. The sound must play. The score must change. This is the moment of truth in every game you've ever played. It is the bridge between the player and the machine. But I want to give you a secret that will make your YouTube viewers stay until the very last second. It's called adaptive difficulty. We are going to create a variable called speed. At first, the ball is slow. It's easy. The player feels confident, but then every time they make a save, the speed increases. Intense voice, faster and faster and faster. Now it's not just a tutorial anymore, it's a battle of reflexes. By teaching your audience how to add this one variable, you are showing them how to build a game that people can't put down.
This is the difference between a beginner and a pro. Before we finish, remember this: a great creator is also a great fixer. Sometimes the ball gets stuck, sometimes the goalie disappears. Encouragingly, don't be afraid of these bugs. Every bug is just a puzzle waiting for a genius to solve. Check your edge logic. Make sure your bounce blocks are set. Take pride in the small details, because the difference between a good game and a great game is the love you put into the polish. You did it. You took a blank screen and turned it into a universe. Emotional pause. If you feel that spark of creation, then my job here is done. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and tell me in the comments, what will you build next? This is Mind Fuel Narum, and the power is now in your hands. Happy coding!